What's up guys, Junior Natives, welcome back to another video. Today we have a video that I feel like I owe it to you guys to make this video is what I feel like. So this video is going to be talking about my dirt bike and my dirt bike experiences and what I have and what I haven't told you guys. But before we get into that, if you guys are new here, this is CJ Jr. Forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Get this video a big thumbs up, please. It really helps me out, you know what I'm saying? I really like it. And at the end of this video, I will be announcing what we will be giving away, and I'll be announcing how to enter the giveaway, so stay tuned for that. I am so excited. You guys will get to see what I'm going to give away, and you guys will be able to enter into the giveaway. It's going to be amazing. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok, and then add me on Snapchat. I'll be adding some of you guys back, and on TikTok you guys can comment on my videos and we can become friends and we can talk to each other. It'll be really cool, okay guys? So don't forget to follow me on both of those social medias. They'll be on the screen somewhere, I really don't know. But I think that's pretty much all the information we had to get into. I was supposed to film 2 vlogs today. I was supposed to film top 5 things to do while you're quarantined video, because I live in Kansas and it's not as bad as other places, but we're not like on lockdown, but it's just like suggest you're on quarantine. Like my neighbors across the street, they're talking to each other from like each sides of the street because like they're worried about it. I'm just chilling over here making my own YouTube videos. I have been outside recently, I just haven't been around many people. Like I've been to the store a couple times, but yeah, please pray for everyone that is affected by this virus. I mean, we're all affected, but like I'm talking about majorly affected. I pray for you guys. Hope whoever has it that gets better and all that other stuff. But hopefully I make your day while you guys watch my videos, because you know you all love to watch CJ Jr. I'm just like I know you guys don't have to tell me. I know, I already know. But we do have a little story today. So basically, I don't know if you guys remember, but about 2 years ago, I made a YouTube video called My New Dirt Bike, okay? I like riding dirt bikes. When I was in the 3rd grade on Christmas, my dad got me my first little Motovox, little 70cc dirt bike. We actually still have it, Carter. It's Carter's, but he never really uses it. But it was my first dirt bike, and I was so excited. And I rode it like for years. I rode it all the way till I got into the 7th grade. And then that's when, that was 7th grade. I rode it from 3rd grade all the way to 7th grade. I loved it. Every summer, I was riding around the block, just riding down the street right behind me. I was riding it up and down the street. I actually just got finished riding my dirt bike up and down the street, but I'll tell you about that in a second. Because the reason why I'm making this video right now is because it's a nice day and I just got done riding my dirt bike. So it's actually right behind the camera, but you guys can't see it. But I'll show you guys it later. Don't worry, because we got a story to get into. And then in 7th grade, I got the dirt bike that I made in the video. I made a whole video about me going to go get it and stuff. So that's the dirt bike from that video. It was a Kawasaki KX80. So it was a two-stroke 80cc racing bike. And so I really enjoyed that. That was pretty fun to ride around. It was cool. It was kind of loud though, and I was kind of intimidated by it because of how big it was, because it was like my first big bike with a clutch, like my first manual bike. With it being a racing bike, being fast and loud, it was just really intimidating to me. So it's just like I was kind of scared by it. So basically, I have a new dirt bike now. I do not have that dirt bike anymore. I'm about to tell you why I don't have that dirt bike. I did not make a video of us getting this dirt bike that we have now because it was kind of unsuspected and kind of last minute, and I may not have gotten it, so I didn't really make a video on it. But I'm telling you guys a story of why I got rid of the dirt bike that I made the video on and I got a new one. Now the one I have now is a Kawasaki. They're both Kawasaki's. The first one was a Kawasaki KX80 racing 2-stroke bike. Now I have a Kawasaki KLX 140 4-stroke bike. So it's not as fast. It's not a racing bike, but they're the same size. They're just the KX80 is the equivalent to the KLX 140. They're both the same size. So basically, I got the KLX 140, and the reason why I got that is because I got into a little bit of an accident. Now, I would love to sit here and tell some very dramatic, big story about how I got into this big motorcycle crash on the highway, but unfortunately, it's not that entertaining. I'll tell you how it went. So it was one day towards the end of the summer. It was kind of in the middle. Summer was like July-ish, so towards the end of the summer. So me and my dad were riding around by my middle school, basically. And so we were coming, and then behind my middle school, I live in like a pretty middle class and like high class areas and stuff like that. Like this is like there's middle class neighborhoods and there's like the high class neighborhoods. I live in those areas basically, and so and like, so like this is the middle and high class area, but then right behind it is a school, like the neighborhoods, there's like 2 of them, and then right behind that is like a bunch of farmland and stuff like that, and there's gravel roads because it's like, you know, farmland. And so basically I always been scared by gravel roads, because the first time I fell off my dirt bike, I was riding, like it was in like the 4th grade on that, to my tiny dirt bike, and I was just I was riding around, and then there was some gravel on the road, and I slipped on it and I fell, like my back tire slid on it. So that's how I fell my first time. That's not the story's about. So basically, I'm just trying to get the point across. I never really like gravel roads. I don't like riding dirt bikes on gravel roads. Sure, it's an off-road bike and stuff like that, but I was just never a big fan of riding them on gravel roads. So basically, I had a plan to ride on a gravel road, and then we were on, so there's this long road that turns into gravel eventually. There's little roads that branch off on the side that are concrete. So we were riding around kind of the area, and we came up on one of the roads that was concrete, about to go into the gravel road. But the problem is, right when you got to the end of the road, it was at like a big angle. And with me being like new to the clutch and all, if you guys know how the clutch of a dirt bike works, you have to slowly let off of it as you turn the throttle to get going. So me being new to that and everything, I wasn't really good at it, okay? And I wasn't good at holding the brake and doing the clutch at the same time. I just wasn't good at it. It just wasn't my thing, because I wasn't used to it back then. Of course, I'm better at it now. Like, I just got done riding and stuff like that. I really love it, but it's like, then that was my first year having a dirt bike with a clutch. Excuse me. So basically what happened is there's that hill, right? There was like it was like kind of an incline like this, and we had to stop on it because there was a stop sign, and then you get onto the gravel roads. So I tried my best. I was in the front. My dad was behind me on his dirt bike, so he was there too. He saw this all happen, and this is with my old dirt bike, the KX80cc. This with the racing bike. And so basically, and sorry, I forgot to say this as well. This was like 2 years ago. This is like when I was in the 7th grade. I didn't even have that dirt bike for a whole year before I crashed it and pretty much destroyed it. But I'll tell you what happened. So we were on that hill, right? And then I got to the top of the hill, and I quickly tried to pull in the clutch and then go like pull in the brakes, correct? Now keep in mind, I'm a small dude, okay? I'm not that tall. But in the bikes, like these bikes I'm talking about, are actually pretty big bikes. So, and especially me being in 7th grade, I'm in the 9th grade now. I'm 14 years old. I was only 12 years old back in the 7th grade back then. So I was like really small, and this bike was really big, and it was new to me. So that's just like, oh, like that being small plus a new bike is just equals failure, okay? I'm not saying that with every time, but I'm just saying that it wasn't gonna work out very well. And so we get up on this hill, and I try to pull the brakes and pull the clutch in at the same time to let off the throttle, and I try to put my feet on the ground, but my feet slip, and then I, like without notice, this happened so fast, I let off the brake, and I still have my hand on the clutch, and I start rolling backwards, okay? And now since these were like farmlands and stuff, the road, like right off the side of the road, just a ditch, it just goes down. So pretty much, I start rolling backwards, and I start panicking. I'm like, oh man, I'm rolling backwards. This is not good. And like, I could not put my feet on the ground because I was like slipping. Because like on the side of the road, like I said, was gravel and like dirt and stuff. So I was just slipping because I was near the side of the road. And so I completely lost control of the bike, and I'm just rolling backwards at this point because I cannot get in the clutch and stuff, and I can't put my feet on the ground because I'm so freaking small. I can't really reach the ground very well. And in a panic, you know how sometimes you come out of a water slide that's really fast and it's like 3 feet deep of water, but some reason can't stand up and you just can't get it through your head. It was like that. The bike was so big, I was going backwards, and I just panicked, and I could not put my feet down or pulling the brake, I guess. So basically, I rolled backwards, and I rolled off the road into a ditch, and then I fell. So basically, the bike kind of went off its back wheel like this because I was leaning back, and then I slid off the back kind of side of the bike. I slid off the back of the bike, and then the bike just rolled down the hill into the ditch pretty much. The bike, luckily I didn't get hurt. It didn't fall on top of me or anything, but it just tipped back, and then I fell off the back to the side because I knew it would probably fall on me. So it rolled back down the ditch, and I kind of rolled over a little bit too, not gonna lie. It didn't really hurt, and it didn't hurt that much. So I rolled off. I pretty much just skinned my whole back of my arm right here. That was pretty much it. It wasn't that bad. Well, I mean, when I say that's pretty bad, but like it didn't feel that bad. I don't know why, but it didn't really hurt very much. And so I slid down the back, I slid down the ditch. The dirt bike is still rolling. It rolled all the way down until I got to the bottom of the ditch. And then I'm just sitting there. I'm in pain. My dad gets off. He's like, hey, CJ, you're okay? I'm like, yeah, man, I'm all right. Because it wasn't that big of a deal. Like, I was barely even hurt. Like, there was nothing big about this. And so, like, then I fell off my bike. It was at the bottom of the ditch. My dad grabbed it out while I was sat on the side of the road. And I was perfectly fine. I was perfectly ready to ride home. You know what I'm saying? And so I hopped on the bike. Being the trooper I am, I hopped right back on the bike. Because I don't really give up things that easily. And I don't really, like, get, like, hurt by things that easily. Like, if I get hurt doing something, I'm going to jump back on it the next day. Like, I don't really care. And so basically, me falling off the bike, I jumped right on. I'm like, okay, let's go. I'm ready to go. And my dad's like, are you sure you're okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And so basically we get back. Oh yeah, the funny part is, actually, before I get on that, the funny part is, after I fell off, my dad had this like look at me. He's like, he had this disappointed, kind of idiotic look on looking at me. It was kind of funny though, but it's like he didn't seem too mad about it, but he just seemed like he was kind of annoyed because, like I said, I didn't even have that dirt bike for a year, and that was a pretty expensive dirt bike. Sorry for that noise in the background. This dude's putting fertilizer down at the pool across the street. I don't know why, but sorry about that. Let's get on with the story. He grabs the dirt bike out of the ditch, and then I hop back on. I'm like, okay, let's go. But then the dirt bike doesn't start. Like, it's not starting. And so I'm like, uh-oh, it's not starting. And so basically, since the engine is warm, we get it to start. My dad push starts. If you guys don't know what that is, I'm pretty sure it's when you roll down a hill and you shift into first gear and you twist the throttle. I've never done it. My dad's done it a couple times, so I don't really know how it works. But I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So he did that, and it started right back up because the engine was warm, of course. And so we rode back home and stuff like that. It had it sounded a little bit weird on the way back, but no major issues. Like, nothing big or no substantial issues that I can tell. It was just a little bit wonky. And so basically we ride back home, and then everything's cool. We get out. I put my bike away. Everything's good. I come to it the next weekend to go on a ride. And this dirt bike has a kickstart, no electric start. And so I try to kick it, and it doesn't start. So my dad comes over and does it. It doesn't start. Like, it will not start. And I tried this for the whole rest of the summer, and it would not start. So that was kind of the sad part. I don't know what happened. I still, to this day, I don't know what happened. I'll tell you how we got rid of it, but I just don't know. It just didn't start. And so I was pretty much done riding for the rest of the season because the dirt bike would not start. We tried it on multiple occasions. It would not start. We tried everything that we could at home. We broke it apart. It just did not work. So we're just like, okay, it's not going to start. Okay, that whatever. We'll just go figure out what to do next summer because it's almost the end of the riding season anyway. And so here comes summer of the 8th grade year. So basically it's summertime, everyone's happy, and by April-ish we start thinking, okay, we gotta get this dirt bike situation fixed because mine won't start. And so we go to this place, this motorcycle dealership place that actually fixes my motorcycle most of the time. My dad's really good friends with one of the guys there, so we always go there to get our motorcycle needs fixed and stuff like that. And so basically, one of the guys who works there had my bike that I have now. It used to be his girlfriend, but they broke up and stuff like that. And so he doesn't use it anymore. So he had the bike that I have now. It was there. Yes, we did buy the bike used. I don't really care if it's new or used. It works still really well. And so basically, the guy there was like, "Oh yeah, we can trade." And then we started to pay, right? We can trade if you give me that bike. I'll lower the cost. So I was like, okay. And he knew it obviously didn't start. We didn't cheat him out of anything, but the guy who worked there, we just pretty much traded. I was about to not get it because we didn't really plan to go get it. We just wanted to go look at it, but we brought the bike anyway, just in case we were to go get it. And so that's pretty much what happened. And then we got there, and then it was time to seal the deal. Okay guys, here is the dirt bike. It's right here. Like I said, I'm really thankful for this dirt bike. I really like it. I kind of like it a little bit better than the one I got like a year ago. Not gonna lie, I am gonna start motovlogging too. I'm gonna let you guys know that. I got some GoPros for Christmas, as you guys saw in my Christmas video. I'm going to start motovlogging because as you can see, the sun is bright, sun's shining. It's only like 55 degrees, but it's still really nice outside. I just rode around for like so long. So I do want to start motovlogging. I just have to get the microphone, and yeah, that will be coming soon. But I'll show you. Here is the dirt bike. It's a Kawasaki KLX 140cc dirt bike. I don't know what that Wolfpack thing is. And you guys may be noticing what's all this stuff right here. That is adhesive residue because of the fact that it was, like I said, used. We have the black piece from right here, but there's supposed to be another side piece right here. And people at the shop said they would give that to us, but like I said, that was a year ago, so we got to go complain about that. But we do have like this little triangle piece right here. It's just that we took it off so we wouldn't lose it because the bolts are not completely in there. So this side kind of looks a little bit bare, but this side is looking pretty nice. Like I said, I really like it. More residue on the front. I do have a number I want to put on here. I just got to get one. I want it to be the number 7. So when we probably go to the shop to go get this part on this side, I do want to go get a number because I really want to be number 7. So that I probably need that on the front on like the sides and stuff. I probably need 3 number 7s, but I got to go get them once we go to the shop, because they do have numbers there. I was going to put some graphics on, but my favorite color is red and this is green, so it wasn't really going to work out. And my brother's probably going to get this whenever I'm done with it, so I got to leave it nice and clean for him, and all he'll have to do is just take off the number 7s. But yeah, this is pretty much the bike. It's actually pretty big. But yeah, how about we do a hot startup, I guess you could say, so you guys can hear that. Here is a cold startup of a Kawasaki KLX 140. Yes, guys, that is pretty much it for the video. If you guys liked it, do not forget to drop a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and I don't know if my comments are turned on. I really need to work on that, but I'm gonna try to get my comments back on so I can communicate with you guys. Oh, I knocked over the tripod because I was a little too excited, boys. I was a little too excited. But yes, don't forget to follow me on my social medias. Those are at the beginning. Blah blah blah. I do want to start moto vlogging. I really want to do that. Let me know with a like if you guys want me to start moto vlogging and driving around and vlogging kind of while I do it, because I really want to start doing that. But guys, this has been CJ Jr. Peace out, Junior Naders. Love ya. Okay, so I've got all your guys' suggestions, your comments, and I decided that I'm going to be giving away a brand new iPad. Yes, from Apple themselves. I'm going to be giving you guys a brand new iPad for the 100 subscriber giveaway. You guys only have to do 3 things to enter the giveaway. Basically, what you have to do is you have to subscribe to the channel. You have to watch a video on the channel. And then that's pretty much it. And you guys can do that every day and then get more entries. The more entries you have, the more likely you are to win. So basically, you guys want to do that every single day and try to get as many entries as possible. And if you win, then you will be getting a brand new iPad. The competition will end on April 4th. That is 2 weeks to get your entries in. And I'll be picking the winner and the Saturday vlog day that probably will be coming out the next week after the 4th. So basically, guys, that's all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, watch a video, and visit the channel, and you guys can do that every single day, and you guys get more and more entries. Like, the entries just keep coming out. So just click the link. It's probably gonna be right here, or it's gonna be down in the description. Just go click it, and you guys can enter the giveaway.